Let's take this week and talk about this concept called outliers. That's the term that I use regarding myself, but it's the term I believe that the church is supposed to be in the midst of the world that we live in. An outlier, as I said yesterday, by definition is a person or thing situated away from or detached from the main body or system. Jesus said this in a very clear way where he said, I want them to be in the world, but not of the world. In the world, but not of the world. So that we are influencing the world, but we're not bought into the systems and the ways of thinking and the ways that people conduct themselves in the world. Instead, the book of Revelation is saying that we have committed ourselves to the Lamb's way, and that we're going to love not our lives. We're going to give our lives in order to witness to the Lamb. We're going to be on the fringes. We're going to be in the world, but not of it. And so I want to ask you this question at the very beginning of this week, is to say, how invested are you in this world, in this culture, in this way of being, and this values? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see that you want to be like some movie star or some fitness model or something like that? Do you see yourself the way that this world sees you, or do you see yourself the way that God sees you? And in doing that, that identifies to some degree how we are or not bought into the God's thinking about us. So we're trying to align ourselves with the Lamb and with his way of thinking, his way of being, his way of valuing things and people, or of not valuing things and valuing people. But we're on the Lamb's team, and we're conducting ourselves in the world, but not of it. And so that's a challenge for us, because I think that social media and marketing, everything is tremendous amount of pressure to get us to conform, and that's not our game. Our game is not to conform to this world. Our game is to be on the Lamb's team and to be about the Lamb's business, and all of that is going to be challenging, because when we are outliers, we're not going to be in the mainstream. We're not going to be accepted by everybody, and that's going to be something we're going to have to get used to.